question number one. Cheng,
Gosh.
how big is too big?
Oh my God. 8.
So for her, 8 inches is too big.
Too big for me is like 8.
8 inches.
Yeah.
Just the same, 8.
So for me, 10 inches is very,
Very big.
As tiny as I am, I think 8.
8.
Yeah, that's too big. Yeah.
Most.
Yeah, I think that's too big for me.
That would be okay?
I think my mom didn't raise a quitter, so.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Cheng.
Today is Freaky Friday. I know you didn't forget because we sure as hell didn't. And we're going to bring a topic to you that everybody I know that everybody will be interested in and wants to talk about, which is intimacy and wellness. So.
Before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that notification bell and the subscribe button so you get updated on our latest videos.
Also, don't forget to hit that like button because it lets us know that our audience appreciates the content we're putting out, and it's good for the YouTube channel, and it also lets the YouTube algorithm.
So make sure that you watch till the end of the video because we're going to answer the most important question out there about intimacy and relationship.
All right, Cheng, you know what to do. Kick the intro and let's go. Going by tripe. Here we go. All right, so question number one. In general, how do most Filipinos, or how do most people here practice safe sex?
That's a very good question. For me, in general, most Filipinos don't really use a lot of condoms or contraceptives, even if there's an abundance of, condoms and contraceptives on healthcare facilities. I don't think we practice as much safe sex.
Ouch. So gentlemen, when you do come here, it is very important to make sure you're practicing safe sex because I know a lot of y'all cats like to raw dog. Oh my God. But be careful. Oh God.
Yeah, you don't want to catch anything. You just want to catch fish, but you don't want to catch any diseases. You catch fish, right? You want to catch fish, but you don't want to catch any diseases.
Let's make sure you don't leave your dripping or burning.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. All right. So
we're just trying to be objective here.
Right. So next question for you. Do you think people here watch what do you call it? AV movies?
AV.
Adult video.
Oh, adult video.
Yeah.
This is how I'm going to put it. People are watching, but they're just, they will just deny that they're watching.
Right.
I'll just leave it at that.
So if you say, hey, do you watch AV? They would be like, oh, no, I don't do that. Okay, so look, don't believe the hype. People do it.
I think based on research, the Filipinos are the highest consumers of adult videos in the world.
Believe that.
Yes. So they're just saying that they haven't watched this or that, but I'm sure one video or two videos, they've seen it.
Well, okay, so next question. When it comes to helping one's self, how common is it here in the Philippines for a woman or men to help themselves?
I think for men, I think it's natural for you to help yourself.
Some do.
But for women, I think, this is what I just think, that they just like watching AV or adult videos.
Oh, no, don't do that. I would never do that.
But in reality,
hey, what's this toy over here?
No,
what is this?
There are a lot of, when you go on Shopee, there's a lot of products like that is used for
Somebody's buying them.
Yeah. Because if you are going to look at the reviews, you know, there are 1,000 likes and comments and views. So
yeah, 10,000 likes.
Yeah, 10,000 likes and comments, and that would tell you that, you know, people are buying.
Look, if wasn't nobody buying them, they wouldn't be selling them.
Law of supply and demand.
Exactly. Like in the US, you know, we usually talk about intimacy with our partner, what we like, what we don't like. Can you do this? Let's try that. Is that common here that you guys kind of like talk about, you know, intimacy, what you want, what you want to do?
I think in general, most Filipinos don't talk about it. But on a personal level, it is very important that you talk about what you want with your partner, how you want to be satisfied, how you want your partner to be satisfied. I think that is the most important thing that you should talk about in terms of, you know, part of the relationship is the hanky-panky. So if you don't have a very healthy hanky-panky relationship with your partner, then I don't think the relationship will, you know, move forward or be in a longer duration. So I think that is a very important topic that needs to be discussed. Feedback is very important.
Right. It is very possible, especially if you get a woman from the province, that you could end up with a woman who is
like a
starfish, right? So you're going to have to communicate, look, you need to try this, you need to do that. You're going to have to communicate to her what you like, what you want. And usually I think maybe people are pretty open to communicate. They just don't know. They just don't know. They've seen it in videos, but watching it is not the same as doing it, right? So you're going to have to communicate and talk about what she wants. She might feel a little embarrassed at first, but she'll get used to it. There's a lot of new things that you're bringing to the table. You're just going to have to be a little bit patient.
I think most Filipinos are just used to, like, they have a preconceived notion that, you know, I'm just going to take it, and I'm just not gonna give it, you know. I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it, but you don't have to put in the work, you know. So it's a two-way thing. It should be enjoyed by both parties because it should be like that. It should be light and enjoyable, and at the end of the day, you should be both satisfied.
I know I'm gonna get mine.
I'm getting mine as well.
All right. So next, how important is intimacy to you in a relationship?
Very important. Without a doubt, it is one of the most important things that, you know, keep the fire burning. Right. So that's very important.
There are some women that say, I could take it or leave it. I don't care.
Yes. I know some women who, like, especially when that woman is like just gave birth, you know, I experienced that. Like when you gave birth, you have that feeling that you don't want to deal with it because of the postpartum and all that. You know, you don't have that much sleep. You don't have the energy to do it. So I get that. I understand that. But some, you know, they are willing. They're okay to help themselves, and they don't really need a partner to, you know, help them, you know, release what needs to be released. So
I guess I can understand that. Some big ass baby came out of there. You don't want nothing going in.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Fair enough. All right. Next. What do you think is the biggest myth about intimacy here in the Philippines? Is there a big myth or a big stereotype that you think that exists here in the Philippines?
I think one of the misconceptions or the myths that most Filipinos think is that they are, you know, afraid to date foreign guys because they are so afraid of the, you know, the size. I brought props with me today. So they're just so afraid of the size, you know.
How many inches is too big?
Oh my God. I think as tiny as I am, I think 8. 8. Yeah, that's too big. Yeah.
Because we are physically we're small, and most Filipinos are small in size, and, you know, dating a foreigner, which we know that we heard from the news that they're big in size, so we don't know if we can take it. Know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And
what about you? Do you have any misconceptions or myths about Filipinas?
I think that there's like kind of a stereotype that Filipino women might be a little more easy, more easy as far as intimacy and quick to get intimate. And I don't necessarily think that's true. I just think it depends on the type of woman you're dating and where you get. I mean, look, if you're hanging out in Angeles City, they probably are. Right? If you're hanging out in the bars and go-go clubs, then they probably are a little easier going. That's their job. It's what they do. But I think for the most part, there's a lot of very nice, very friendly, very traditional. There's a lot of very nice, friendly, and traditional Filipino women here that aren't necessarily going to be having, quick to intimacy at all. But I think that is a kind of a common stereotype, and I think it has a lot to do with, some of the places, in Makati and in the city or Subic that exist out there, and a lot of the videos, the social media videos, stuff on YouTube that shows that kind of paints the Philippines in that kind of narrative.
Yeah, I know, right? And how long are you willing to wait for the intimacy part?
3 days.
Strikes, you're out.
Yeah, 3 days. 3 days is that's.
What if she's really a catch?
If she was a hell of a catch, I'll give her 5 days.
5 days.
I'll give her 5 days. I would extend it 5. If she was a hell of a catch and I'm looking at her like, dang, she could be the one. I would push it to 5.
What if that girl would tell you like, I'm celibate. Can you wait for a little more?
Nah, I don't have to. I'm too old for all that.
Okay.
Nah, yeah. Especially if she's a single mom and she tries to talk about being celibate. Yeah. I ain't got time for all that. Yeah. We're playing.
The ship has sailed.
Yeah, that ship has sailed for real, right? All right. So we talked about adult videos earlier. Do you think there's any side effects or negative effects from watching adult videos?
Yes, I think so, because you are painting your mind with this idea of how the hanky-panky would go when you apply it in your own bedroom. Like you're thinking that, ooh, this should be like this and this should be like that, but in reality it's not really like that, because those in adult videos are actors, duh.
And it's choreographed.
Yeah, it's choreographed. Yeah, it kind of has a negative effect, because you will feel disappointed that, oh, why didn't it turn out that way? So
I agree. No, it's like you said, it's all choreographed. It's all, they've practiced. They literally practiced what they're gonna do before you see it on film. So it looks like it's rehearsed. That's how it's supposed to look, because it's entertainment. If you rely on it to get aroused, it can really alter your perception of reality.
Yeah, it creates a fantasy, It is.
It's exactly what it is. It just
creates a fantasy.
Right. But you can, the pie eating and
you can learn from it.
Yeah, you can. That's kind of real, right? You can't really fake that. You can't really. You can't really plan that or like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this, or
it's technique.
Yeah,
it's skill.
Don't sweat the technique.
Yeah,
right? I think maybe that's the part of it that's
more educational or informative part.
Could be informative and could be educational.
I wanna be good on this aspect of the hanky-panky, so I might watch some of these things on how they do it, so maybe I could apply it into real life situations. Probably. You can practice with your man.
It won't hurt.
Yeah. Hey,
he won't be mad at
can you practice with me? Something like that.
Wait, huh?
No. Saying, what? I watched this thing on. Can we practice something?
Be careful, man.
Sorry.
Anyway, all right. So, along those same lines, what do you think about using toys or products to assist you in your wellness and intimacy? Stuff like, could be toys, could be lubricant. What do you think? Is that something that you think is common here in the Philippines?
I think it is. Again, just like what I mentioned earlier, people are just discreet, because you don't wanna let people know that, oh, mom, what's this?
Right.
What's this scandal-looking thing?
Right.
The hell is that? Damn, bitch, which is a lightsaber?
And people are just discreet, but again, I think toys and lubricants, such those things adds or enhances to the deed. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was thinking about it because there are a lot of women here whose partner are OFWs or overseas Filipino workers, and they're apart from their partners. And you know, there are no other ways that you can help yourself but to use those toys to help relieve the, you know, just get one out.
We all have our needs. You're gone from your spouse or your partner for months or years at a time. Are you really going to like go all that time without taking care of business?
Yeah.
That's a long time. I mean, sometimes I feel like a week is a long time. So I can't even imagine a month or
without
months
it.
and years without it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a man, then I know that my partner or my wife is doing it. I would rather let her use the toys instead of, you know, going to your neighbor's house.
Most definitely. Just send me a video.
Yeah, send me a video. Send me a video. We can do a video call, you know.
Something,
Yeah.
Next question. Do you think that intimacy affects your stress, your mental health? In your opinion, do you think regular intimacy affects your stress and mental health?
Yes, because intimacy really, or having or doing the what do you call that? The boots.
Knocking the boots on.
Okay. When you knock the boots, it releases the happy hormones. So it relieves the stress. So it has a direct effect on your stress levels. Yeah, don't withhold the hanky-panky for your partner because that's his right as the husband, you know, as the partner to give it to him. You give it to him whenever he wants and as much as he wants.
That's right, damn it. As much as I want.
Yes, baby, always be available, huh? When your man wants it, give it as much as he wants.
Okay. How would you deal with a partner, or have you ever dealt with, how would you deal with a partner, do you think, who has like a low libido? Like,
dude, that's going to be an issue for me.
That would be an issue for me.
Yeah, I'm above average than the usual. So most of the times, you know, I'm the one who initiates.
It's time.
It's time. You better give it to me.
It was an hour ago.
I know, right? But
My time has come.
you know,
it's time again, huh?
Yeah, but it releases stress. So it's one way of releasing stress. And, you know, we have different ways of coping with stress. And I think one of the best things that you can do to release stress is doing the hanky-panky with the person you love.
Agreed. If I can have a good 15, 20-minute session, just, you know what I'm talking about. Then, look, I'm a whole new man, and I'm ready to go after that. So it definitely makes a difference for me.
I have a question for you. Light bulb.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so as you, like, for example, did your libido level change as you, like, grow older?
My libido has definitely increased over the years. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but I'm still very, very active. And how do I say that? No, I don't know why, and I can't really explain it, but my body believes that I'm a lot younger than I am. And my body wakes up ready to go, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you need to get a partner who's also above average libido.
For sure, yeah. We promised you if you stayed to the end of this video, we were going to ask 2 questions that we knew you would want the answer to. So question number 1. Cheng.
Gosh.
How big is too big?
How big is too big? My gosh.
You just tell me.
Okay.
You just tell me, and I'll do
I think 9
centimeters.
inches. Oh, inches, centimeters. What am I, an ant? Yeah, I think that's too big for me. Well, depends
So-
on the girth.
So
yeah.
8.5 would, that would be okay?
I think my mom didn't raise a quitter, so
I like your spirit.
Yeah.
I like your spirit.
you know, just like what Usher said, take it nice and slow.
Okay. All right. I
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
take you to a place that's nice and quiet. Whoa, where'd you get
Oh,
that?
take it easy, right? Take it easy. All right. Second question.
Wait,
You asked
wait,
me, right?
one moment. Yeah,
You asked
yeah.
me.
It's not just me who's going to answer the question. You answer the question. How big is too big in terms of the cocoa melon?
Oh, the breasts?
Yeah.
I would love to say that there is no too big, but there is. There is a too big. For me, I'd say double D's are too big. As long as they're proportionate, D's are on the border. Double D's are too big for me. But you ain't gotta worry. You don't worry. You have nothing to worry about. But B's and C's are cool for me, and as long as they're pointing that way
and they're not
that
sad.
and not that way, right? Yeah.
Oh, we're sad.
Why y'all looking so down, right? Yeah. As long as they're pointing out and they're perky, I'm cool. I don't need big cocoa melons like you say, and nothing like that.
Yeah.
So what do you think? How big is too big? Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our other videos, because we got a whole bunch of videos in our library that are just as good, if not better. So be sure to check those out too. In the meantime, between time, we'll see you next Monday for our next video. I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Cheng.
Deuces, we're out.
Peace.